Okay, I'm thinking about another bike. And this isn't one that I saw on Facebook Marketplace. This isn't one that's nice, new, and fancy. This is one that my dad showed me. So essentially, there's a dude that works next to my dad, and he has a shop that works on cars. And there is this beauty that I'll show you right now that is a 2002 Harley Sportster 883. Not at all a bike I'd be looking at. It's obviously in rough, terrible, miserable shape. And this is the first picture I got. So I zoomed in here, being like, look at that speedometer, what happened here? This looks like a mark right there for sure, right? This tells me it's probably from an auction. And I wasn't trusting the forks over here much either. So a whole host of problems there. Let me get out. Yeah, there we go. Might be a little bit easier for you to look at. Mind you, I'm not a cruiser guy. This is not my cup of tea. This is not what I go for. But just the thought of breathing new life into something gets me going. Like this bike has a story, and I'm gonna get into what I think that story is because I went and looked at it in person. Fairly convinced that this was gonna be another nightmare type situation, but I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess. So this is the front of the bike. So this tells us quite a bit. As you can see, this light guard or whatever that is bent pretty bad. This tachometer is out of its housing. So what happened was it got laid down on this side. Also, I keep looking at these forks. I can't tell if they're a little bent or not. So that might be a factor as well. Obviously, why wouldn't it be? Right here, the front brake is kicked off. This is obviously where it fell right here. And then these grips just pull off. In addition to that, there is a little dent on that gas tank. And then I don't know if I showed you well earlier, but on this side, this strut back here is bent, which means the pin that goes into is probably bent, like that bolt, and maybe where it screws in. So pretty cool. But it does have a Screaming Eagle exhaust, which is pretty sought after on these. Going to this side, we will see things look pretty good. Things look pretty good, right? Duh. Wait, what's that? The rim is warped. And then over here, straight up cracked off from about here to there. I know what you're thinking, at least the gas tank's probably clean. No, there's rust in it. So why do I want to save this bike and clean it up and ride it and have a good time? Why have I taken the time to put together a loose build, like with the pricing for everything and how much I want to pay for the base bike, and then front rims and back rims and tires and all the good stuff and things in there? Why go through the pain and suffering of it? I don't know. I actually can't tell you. I just know I'm excited and that I want to fix it and I want to make it my own. And it's not even a bike I'd be interested in at all. It makes 52 horsepower or something like that. That's my FJR makes 145. Why would I want to go to something that's objectively worse? I think I've from the start wanted to just try a bunch of bikes, and realistically, I think the only way that I can do that is by fixing them up and selling them, riding them for a little bit and then throwing them out to pasture. But this is something that feels like I'm gonna have such a sense of ownership after changing and augmenting all these things on it that it'll feel like my own. It could also be my undoing and my nightmare. But I think I like motorcycling enough where the wrenching on this and trying something new and exciting and different, I think will be a good time. If it doesn't, it's okay. We'll find something else. I think I'm ready for another project bike. All right, it's the next day. I think I was being a little too negative on that bike. I mean, yes, it does have a whole list of issues, but I just kind of want to get more into the feeling of building something up and making it my own and changing out, pieces and just having something that's kind of like a Mad Max style mechanical beast that I can just keep running and turning. It only makes 50 horsepower, 52 or something like that, which will, I think, be fun to throw around. Obviously, it doesn't lean or anything, but I want to get to a different style of riding, which like I can do on the FJR. I can just ride slower, right? But I think this forcing it will be fun, and I think it'll be nice for my girlfriend to be on the back. It'll be cool to have something that's maybe a little bit more customizable that I feel like I have a little bit more of my fingerprint on, and that I'm contributing to more. Outside of that, the sound's just different. It sounds brutal and aggressive. It sounds like an American muscle car, but the bike version. I don't know. I think of that thing sitting there, and I want it to have more life, a cool life. I know it had some life, but I want it to be out on the road again and doing its thing. And I could go and I could, spend $3,000 today and probably get one that's running and have a good time and modify that one up. But I want something that's not running, that doesn't have a life, isn't capable of running. And I don't know what that brokenness is in my head, but I'm excited for it. Also, my friend Michael has already gone through and taken all these pictures of oh, this is what you could do with it, and comparing lines of this bike to other cruisers, and I don't know, I'm sold. Anyways, have a good week. That video of my little work adventure day will be out next week, no matter what. All right, bye.